Hey everybody, my name is Daniel. I'm also known as the Bald Scrambler, and in today's short video I just wanted to talk a little bit about the pig track and the miners track up Snowdon. More specifically, I wanted to answer the question, well, how difficult are these routes? What are the most rugged sections? Are they suitable for parents with children? And what about dog walkers? So welcome to my video. Now I've just parked up at Penny Pass car park, which is the starting point for both the pig track and the miners track. These two routes are normally taken as a circular. You can do them either way, clockwise or anti-clockwise, or you can do a linear, just going up and down the same path. Today I'm going up the pig track and down the miners track. I'm not going to show you the entire route, just the juicy bits, just those rugged bits, so you can get an idea of what to expect should you come up here. Now this is what the route has looked like so far, setting off from the car park. As you can see, certainly not suitable for buggies, prams or wheelchairs. This route is graded as a hard mountain walk, so the ground is very uneven, lots of loose boulders all over the place that you have to be careful stepping over. But I think most people of average fitness and ability should be able to do this route. Now a little bit further up from here, I'm going to show you the first of 4 notable rugged sections, and you get an idea of what it's like on this route. Well, that wasn't too bad, just a series of steep steps with a little rugged section above it and to the right. And it's just a little bit further up from here that I'm really excited to show you why I feel most people come on the pig track, and that is because of the view like this just around the corner. So from when the lakes first come into view on the left hand side, as you can see here, there's a really pleasant walk along the pig track. Not overly steep, probably less rugged than what you've already been up. And then there is just one notable section. I wouldn't say it's particularly difficult, but I've seen a few people have to use their hands to steady themselves on there. And I took a little dog up here once and I just have to lift her up on her harness just for a little bit. As you can see in the footage here, it's really not too difficult, but it's just worth mentioning this. And then a short distance from this, you've got the zigzag path. This is where the path does narrow a little bit, sort of 1 or 2 abreast at a push. And from there, the path snakes up the side of the mountain before joining the easy Clamberis path for the final push up to the summit. Now the pig track, I think, is a lovely route up. You're probably looking, if you do that as a circular route with the miners track down, most people will do that in sort of 5.5 to 6.5 hours there and back. Also, this route is one of the shortest distances to the summit, as in vertical distance, so you have the least amount of height gain on this route compared to any of the other main tourist routes up to the summit. That's because the car park is about a quarter of a way up the mountain, so it's, in that respect, it is a little bit easier than some of the other routes. Now for the descent, I do recommend going down a different route, perhaps coming down the miners track. It makes an excellent circular route back to the car park. There is just one section on here where you have to descend from the pig track down to the lake, where you just need to take a little bit of extra care due to loose stones and so forth on that section of the route. Once you're down onto the path which goes around the shores of the lakes, as you can see here, it is a very, very pleasant walk, fairly straightforward back to the car park. So overall, I would say that this route sits firmly in the middle. It's not as easy or as shallow and as gentle as the popular Clamberis path up to Snowdon. Also, the Snowdon Ranger path is a little bit easier, but this route isn't as difficult as Cribgoch. Obviously, that's a very steep route. It's also a lot easier than the Watkin path, which is notoriously steep and has lots of loose stuff, lots of loose stones underfoot in the upper section. So this one sits firmly in the middle. I have seen dogs up here. Even today I've actually saw a dog walker up here with a fairly small dog. I wouldn't say that this is the easiest, most gentle route to the summit, but most dogs that are able to, you know, hop over the sort of rocks and terrain that you've seen on here today should be fine on this route. The same with children as well. Again, obviously at a certain age they might be too young for something like this, but I think most children sort of average fitness and ability should be absolutely fine on this route. It's not the most difficult route up Snowdon, but it's far from the most challenging one either. In my opinion, it sits firmly in the middle. Right, so that's it. I just wanted to show you what this route was like, show you some footage of the most rugged sections and just give you a bit of a description of the route so you know what to expect if you come up here. The pig track, which you can see over my shoulders, and the miners track, which goes around the lake down there, I think it's a fantastic route up and down Snowdon. Certainly is one of my favourites. Now, if you have a question about either of these routes, head down into the comment section and fire away, and I'll do my best to answer them for you. Again, if you've enjoyed this video, please do hit the like button and don't forget to subscribe to my channel to see more content like this from me. All the best.